Gosh.
It's a very Corey Christmas. I've talked ad nauseum on the channel about how Corey Haim kind of transcended genres in his career. Well, yeah, so did Felldog. Haimster just took it to another level, till the end of his career, I may add. Just to catalog what I'm saying here. When it comes to the Haimster, he touched on everything. TV drama, TV sitcom, dramatic films, horror, sci-fi, comedy, slapstick comedy, spoof comedy, action, period films, interactive gaming, music, basically everything except major voiceover roles, an arena I feel Haim would have also thrived. And aside from the fantastical elements in Dream a Little Dream and, its sequel, well, I guess we can throw fantasy films into the mix. But another film in the fantasy genre I'm willing to bet nobody has seen is Corey Haim's quick journey into the world of Merlin and the mystical Knights of the Round Table. Or rather, Merlin, The Quest Begins. Another lost Corey Haim film, but unlike Shooter on the Side, I was able to actually track this one down. I stumbled upon it some time back and I kind of lost the link, but thanks to the Kinster, which I guess would make me the staunch dog? I don't know. I'll keep working on that. Anyways, thanks to my co-host Ken of the Two Corys Forever podcast, check it out now, follow us on Spotify. Well, I once again have access to this very bizarre film, albeit with some intrusive German subtitles, but at least the film isn't totally lost anymore, and if you can get by some wacky overdubs, you can still watch and, try to enjoy this weird little film. There's not much info on this version of Merlin that was released in 1998, along with many other versions of Merlin that year, including the most popular one, the Sam Neill and Martin Short starring ones. And all these Merlin movies that came out in 1998 or shortly after, it's pretty weird. And seeing how fast this film was shot in 16 days, the production seemingly got whatever actors they could or who were semi-notable at the time, I guess. Hence the casting of Sean Connery's son, Jason, and, of course, Corey Haim. Aside from filming in Scotland, all things considered, it seemed to be an easygoing role for the Haimster. He kind of just lounges around in his performance as the whimsical Wilf.
Ты мне надоел. И от тебя воняет.
Найди меч, Рингл.
Теперь тебе ничто не поможет, правда? И еще одно слово, вонючка, и я тебя прикончу. Понял? Пошли, Сириан, за Мерлином.
Где кристалл?
Расскажи о моей матери.
Кристалл у тебя?
Расскажи о моей матери.
Где кристалл?
Расскажи о моей матери.
Если Мерлин будет думать о мести, он станет одним из нас.
You see what I mean? That is some insane dubbing. But also, you see what I mean? Seems like an easy gig for the Haimster, and he definitely looks like he's having a good time. Unfortunately, though, I couldn't find any more info about this film, at all. Which is strange because director David Winning has worked on some other well-known properties. And let's take a look at what he's worked on here. Let's see. Friday the 13th. The TV show, not the movie. The Matrix. That TV show from the 90s, though, not the movie. The Power Rangers film. The sequel, though, not the original. Stargate. The TV show, not the movie. And, Nightman. No, not that Nightman. This Nightman. I don't know. Either way, director David Winning is still killing it and made his mark on the Hallmark kind of Christmas movies, Good for him. This was an odd time in the Haimster's career. He wasn't exactly thriving, if you know what I mean. The previous year saw the release of Demolition University, and Haim's hard times really seem to be hitting in that film. And Corey Haim would largely dabble in more TV stuff like Dan Aykroyd's strange little science fiction show and Big Wolf on Campus, all before really bringing it in 2004, which I consider his comeback in Without Malice. But Merlin, The Quest Begins would be released smack dab in the middle of this strange little era of Haimster's career, and the film was seriously all but lost until recently. When it comes to lost Corey Haim films, I am still trying to uncover Shooter on the Side as well. I've chatted with the director, the film exists. It just seems that the only version accessible to the director himself is a badly damaged copy of the film, and supposedly the entire original reel was damaged, hence the trailer looking just so terrible. And it seems not much love was put into the production of Shooter on the Side, and the director told me he just kind of took it on as a favor, didn't really care much about it, it was just a gig, you know. Now I've covered that film in my Lost Corey Haim movies as well as I could, go check out that video, but I'll keep you updated on Shooter on the Side. I think I'm gonna try to bother that dude again. I am happy to have shed some light on Merlin, The Quest Begins this A Very Corey Christmas, as I've always considered it to be a lost Corey Haim film. And even if it's not much, I mean, it's still very cool to see this long-lost, unseen footage of one of my favorite actors. And I do recommend sitting through the whole film. It's not that bad. In fact, I think it's better than that Sam Neill one. Be sure to get your Staunch TV Christmas ornament, details in the pinned comment. It is a very Corey Christmas, guys, and we'll be back soon. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit that notification bell here on YouTube to stay up to date with my community posts, where you can vote on what comes next this A Very Corey Christmas and on the channel in the future. I do love all you guys so much. See you soon.